Russia is ramping up its use of industrial 3D printing for the PD-14 turbofan engine, which powers the MC-21 310 passenger jet. Over the next few minutes, we will look at how additive manufacturing cuts down on material waste, slashes production time, and creates complex shapes that traditional methods simply cannot match. Stick around until the very end to see how this experimental technology became a fully certified component flying on serial production engines. Specialists at ODK Aviadvigatel, a subsidiary of the United Engine Corporation, are leading this initiative within Russia's aviation sector. The PD-14 engine has become a vital proving ground for integrating metal printing directly into serial aircraft engine manufacturing. What makes this development so notable is that the technology has officially moved out of the laboratory and onto the factory floor. 3D printed parts have passed strict certification tests and are currently installed on engines participating in the MC-21 310 flight program. Over at Altitude Addicts, we closely follow these engineering shifts, and this transition marks a major milestone for modern aerospace manufacturing. Take the combustion chamber swirler in the PD-14, which stands out as a prime example of this new approach. The swirler is a small but critical part of the engine. It helps regulate airflow into the combustion chamber and creates the precise air and fuel mixture needed for ignition. Manufacturing precision here is vital because even tiny shifts in its shape can ruin combustion stability and engine efficiency. Engineers turn to metal powder technology to build this component from the ground up. Instead of starting with a raw casting and running it through endless machining passes, a digital model generates the complex geometry layer by layer. This method works wonders for jet engine components. Designers can build intricate internal passages while simultaneously cutting away all the excess weight and unused metal. The story of this swirler actually goes back more than 10 years. In 2015, ODK Aviadvigatel teamed up with the All-Russian Scientific Research Institute of Aviation Materials to design a printed version. It became the very first Russian-made 3D printed component ever integrated into an operational jet engine. The team used selective laser melting, a process where a fine laser melts layers of metal powder based on a three-dimensional CAD file. Once a layer sets, a fresh coat of powder sweeps over the surface, repeating until the full part comes to life. Production times plummeted compared to traditional investment casting. Early research showed that this laser printing method could produce a completed swirler nearly 10 times faster than standard foundry tools. Because of these massive time savings, the PD-14 turned into a major testbed for industrial metal printing in Russia. So why does this tiny swirler matter so much? Coming up, we are going to break down the extreme internal conditions inside the combustion chamber and reveal how weight savings redefine modern engine builds. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss how these parts are tested for flight safety. The combustion chamber is easily one of the most punishing environments in any gas turbine. To keep a stable flame across huge changes in altitude and speed, fuel and air must mix with absolute precision. That is precisely why the swirler's shape is so important. It creates a violent swirling motion in the incoming airstream. This vortex sets up the exact aerodynamic conditions required for fuel to vaporize and burn cleanly. If the shape is off by even a fraction of a millimeter, the flame can blow out or burn unevenly. 3D printing gives engineers total freedom to tweak these internal channels. Digital files can include complex contours and hollow structures that would be impossible to drill or mill using old-school tools. Manufacturing stuff, the old way, just takes forever and wastes too many parts. Printing them directly cuts down on total factory steps and keeps quality consistent across every engine batch. Slashing component weight is another huge win for additive manufacturing. Traditional plants start with a massive metal block or heavy casting, Cutting tools shave off layer after layer until the final part emerges, leaving behind mountains of useless metal shavings. Printing works in reverse by adding material only where the design actually needs it. This cuts raw material waste to almost zero and lets engineers explore lightweight hollow designs that traditional shop tools cannot physically build. In aviation, every single gram matters. Trimming down individual parts lowers the overall mass of the engine, which boosts fuel efficiency and extends flight range. Plus, skipping the whole tooling phase gets a new part out of the computer and into testing in a fraction of the time. But printing a part on a high-tech machine is only half the battle. In just a moment, we will look at how inspectors catch microscopic internal defects and see how this technology is spreading to heavy-duty engines like the PD-35. Keep watching to see where this technology goes next. Before any printed part flies, it has to meet the exact same brutal safety standards as traditionally forged metal. This is especially true for hot section parts that endure extreme heat and intense mechanical stress. Because of those high stakes, the post-printing inspection process is insanely strict. Quality teams use high-resolution three-dimensional optical scanners to map the exterior of the finished part against its digital blueprint. They also run extensive material strength tests and use advanced X-ray computed tomography to look straight through the solid metal for hidden internal voids. Deep internal scanning is the only way to catch microporosity and microscopic cracks caused by tiny temperature fluctuations during the laser printing process. Getting these printed PD-14 components fully certified proves that additive manufacturing is ready for real-world commercial flight. Here at Altitude Addicts, we track these critical certifications because they prove that raw experimental tech can survive real operational stresses. The success of this initiative reaches far beyond the MC-21-310 airliner. Russian aerospace firms are moving fast to roll out metal printing across their entire engine catalog. Next-generation projects like the PD-8 regional engine and the massive PD-35 high-thrust engine are adopting the exact same methods pioneered on the PD-14. Nobody is trying to throw out traditional casting and machining entirely. Instead, factories use 3D printing where it makes the most sense, like on intricate, low-volume, or lightweight components. This hybrid manufacturing mix will prove essential as production lines ramp up to meet full-scale assembly targets. Incorporating 3D-printed components into the PD-14 represents a genuine leap forward for commercial aviation manufacturing. The PD-14 swirler proves just how much potential this technology has. Turning a digital file directly into a flight-ready component slashes material waste, eliminates complex machining steps, and improves airflow inside the combustion chamber. What started as a small experimental test back in 2015 has evolved into a certified series production manufacturing standard. As new domestic engines enter production, industrial metal 3D printing will remain a core pillar of modern aerospace design, and Altitude Addicts will be right here to cover every major development as it unfolds. We thank the people who have liked and shared the videos and subscribed to the channel. We also thank the people who have hyped the videos,